Hello, I'm going to be talking about cells and their function. So we're going to start with eukaryotic cells. So the mitochondria is the powerhouse and it produces ATP. Lysosomes break down materials in the cell, also known as the death sac. Golgi bodies package proteins. Vacuoles store water, waste, and food. Cytoplasm suspends organelles. The endoplasmic reticulum is a transport system for materials. The cell membrane controls what enters and leaves the cell. Centrioles aids in cell division. The nucleolase makes RNA. The cytoskeleton helps organelles move from place to place. Microfilaments help the cells change shape and give structural support. Microtubules provide attachment places for organelles and provide tracks for organelle movement. The nucleus is a control center of the cell. Ribosomes produce proteins in protein synthesis. The nuclear membrane controls what enters and leaves the nucleus. So even though the animal cell organelles have the same, some of the same parts, organelles, and plant cells, I'm just going to go over them again. The cell wall is the rigid covering of the plant cell, and it gives plant cell shape. The cell membrane, again, is the outer lining of the cell inside the cell wall and allows for transport. The cytosol, or the cytoplasm, is the gel-like matrix inside the cell membrane, which holds all the organelles. The nucleus is the control center of the cell. It contains hereditary material, DNA. The chloroplast is a green pigment, chlorophyll. It traps light energy and converts it to chemical energy in a process called photosynthesis. Mitochondria carries out cellular respiration, provides energy. Vacuoles are the temporary storage and center of the cell. And as you can see, they're a lot larger than animal cells. Golgi body is a unit where proteins are stored and packed. Ribosomes are structures that assemble proteins, and the endoplasmic reticulum are membrane-covered organelles that transport materials. Now onto prokaryotic cells. See, I think it's funny that I used to confuse eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells. I don't know, for some reason I thought plant cells were prokaryotic cells, but I don't know. It took time. And also with bacteria. Bacteria and eukaryotic cells, I don't know. Everyone's like looking at me like, what? How could that happen? But it did. So that's a prokaryotic cell. It looks like kind of alien type looking. And let's go through the different parts, organelles. So it has a cell wall that helps protect the cell from outside dangers. The capsule encases the prokaryotic cell and gives it shape. The plasma membrane selectively allows things to go in and out of the cell. The cytoplasm, as well as contains ribosomes. The flagellum is a long tail at the end that helps it move. The ribosomes, again, manufacture protein. The pili help the cell reproduce with other cells. And it also helps to protect the cell a little bit. The nucleoid region contains DNA and RNA. It's not a nucleus because it doesn't have a membrane, and there's bacterial chromosome. It's part of DNA and gets copied when the cell splits in two. DNA, okay, the plasmids are a ring of DNA genes for antibiotic resistance, and that would be all the parts of the cell.